Giolo was unhappy with all the motivations he could think of. None of them fitted the nature of the Forsaken. So he was either missing some hidden motivation, or was seeking someone unusual among the Forsaken, or, it's most probable, he was missing some key piece of information on the subject if he needed to work the problem out. Maybe as he talked to Scout he'd have a greater insight on the nature of his people and know what to do. Oh my, Giolo suddenly thought, all he was thinking about the issue was who and why. Giolo had yet to think about what would happen if he identified the person. What should he do? Was hardly a crime committed. In fact, Giolo didn't even know if there was such a thing as a crime on Hope. Exposing the person's activities to the rest of the Forsaken could damage the individual and might then lead to more of the Forsaken accessing the information on the Mayflower. The other possibility was to try and guide them, like he was attempting to do with Scout, so that knowledge the mysterious person gained helped the Forsaken and didn't disrupt or damage the society. There was, of course, another option which he could follow, and that was to do nothing at all. The person so far had not disrupted Forsaken society, and might be being very careful with what they were doing. Giolo was frustrated with having too many variables and imponderables. If being honest, there was too much human influence here and not enough facts. Giolo's logical, sometimes impersonal mind struggled and tried to predict human behaviour. Again, he hoped that Scout would be able to help him with this part of the problem. Giolo checked the reading on the data link for the third time. It appeared the Scout had moved again. Giolo had to move carefully across the terrain to avoid contact with any of the dangerous bushes or wildlife he was still wary of, despite the reassurances from the Forsaken. Scout, it appeared, was having no such difficulty with the terrain, and despite the possibility that Scout was sometimes gathering supplies, the distance between them was only decreasing slightly. Giolo fervently hoped the Scout wasn't trying to avoid him, but eventually Scout appeared to stop in a single area long enough for Giolo to catch up with him. Giolo waved the traditional greeting to Scout, who appeared to be resting, whilst Giolo walked over to him. Giolo did notice that it appeared that Scout had gathered a substantial amount of supplies, presumably from harvesting wild bushes. Other than that, Scout appeared just the same. Giolo wasted no time telling him all the events and discoveries that had happened since last they met, and Scout seemed to that was puzzled by Farmer's exclusion of Giolo from the meeting. When we have a meeting, all the leaders, numbering at least 5, meet up, and with them go all who have information needed for the leaders to make a decision. It is most unusual for those with information to be excluded from the meeting, or if someone has most information and is not present, how can the leaders know what is best? Always it's been our way that each leader decides if they can add something to a meeting, and each person with information also attends.